Everybody's Derek and Catherine. We are here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Los Angeles. This is one of the most expensive places to eat, so let's see what's on the menu and see if it's worth it. The appetizers range from $18 for the goat cheese and artichoke dip, all the way up to $82 for a chilled seafood tower. But I think we're gonna get the crab cakes and the Osso Buco Ravioli. The entrees, the steaks, the chops, the seafood, it ranges from about $60 for a petite filet and shrimp, all the way up to about $149 for the tomahawk ribeye. And we are probably looking at the one right here in red, a Ruth's favorite, the bone-in New York strip, $71.
On the other side of the menu is the wine list. They have wines, whites and reds by the glass. They also have handcrafted cocktails, a raspberry Cosmo, a Ruth's Manhattan. I'm going to be getting the Dirty Goose Martini with Grey Goose, vermouth, and blue cheese olives.
And we got some bread. Let's take a look at the bread.
We have a complimentary bread service, which is nice. This is warm. There's a roll here, and we have some whipped butter on the side.
The bread is pre-split. You just grab a piece right off easily.
Reminds me of a nice sourdough, almost. Very nice. I kind of wish I had olive oil, but the butter's great.
Maybe you can ask for it.
Probably could.
And we did get some olive oil and balsamic vinegar. We just requested it. Give that a try.
Yes,
Oh, you also got a martini.
I also got my drink, the Dirty Goose Martini with Grey Goose vodka, vermouth, and blue cheese stuffed olives. My favorite.
Wow.
Right here. Ooh. Ooh. Nice and cold. A little dry. Ooh. I really am appreciating this right now. It's very refreshing. And I love a dirty goose like this. And I love these. They're like appetizers.
Yeah.
Raviolis and the crab cakes.
Ooh, thank you.
It's at 500 degrees.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure.
Wow, these look so good.
That's really nice.
Osso Buco Ravioli and some sizzling crab cakes.
It's really sizzling. It's a hot plate. I can feel the heat
Yes.
in here.
All right, you want to tell me how these appetizers are described on the menu?
Absolutely. We have the Veal Osso Buco Ravioli. It's saffron-infused pasta, sauteed baby spinach with a veal demi-glace. This is $19. And then we also have sizzling crab cakes. They really mean it when they say sizzling. It came out sizzling hot. We have 2 jumbo lump crab cakes with lemon butter, and this appetizer was $29.
Let me get you a sizzling crab cake down here. I just want to make sure we don't touch that plate.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I'll give you as well some of these raviolis. These are the Veal Osso Buco Ravioli.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm going to try the jumbo lump crab cake first. Let's just break this apart. Let's see.
Wow.
Let me see, like a big piece of crab right here. Really nice lemony flavor. Good seasoning too. That's very nice. Now let's try this Veal Osso Buco Ravioli. Very rich on the tongue. The filling's very rich and meaty. It's very nice. These are nice starters.
That's a pretty intense crab taste. Like, I wasn't expecting that. A lot of times it's a lot of filler. I don't know if there's any filler in here. If it is, it's so light I barely can taste anything but that crab. I definitely taste that crab meat. Okay. And how about this ravioli? Because this is definitely a premium ravioli with also buco filling.
It seems extra decadent.
Yeah. It's rich. It's like something that would be heavy, like an osso buco meatiness
Right.
and cheesiness. Yeah, it's kind of light at the same time. I like that. I almost like that more than the crab cake. We still have our oil and vinegar. We gotta try this with the bread. All right, let's dip a little of this into the balsamic and then into the olive oil. Look at that. This looks good.
It is just right with its texture and type of bread. I like that a little more than the butter.
Wow. I like the butter better.
Okay.
Thank you. This is the bone-in New York strip and the garlic mashed potatoes and the sea bass. Do you want to tell me exactly how these are described on the menu?
Absolutely. We have the garlic crusted sea bass. This is a tender fillet. It's described as a tender fillet, topped with a panko garlic crust and a lemon butter sauce underneath. This is $50. Next we have, of course, garlic mashed potatoes. That's a great classic steakhouse side. The garlic mashed potatoes, smooth and creamy with a lot of garlic. It says lots of roasted garlic. This is $15. Next is the classic bone-in New York strip. This is Ruth's favorite cut. This is a USDA prime, full-bodied, 19-ounce bone-in cut, and this is $71.
All right, let's cut into this steak. I ordered it medium.
That is a thick cut.
Yeah, surprisingly thick cut. And that's what it looks like on the inside. I think that's about right. Let's give this a try. Just barely pink. Looks more pink on this side, but I think that
one side looks more pink than the other.
all right,
That's how it tastes.
let's try it.
Oh my.
Melty tender. Wow, that's a surprise. That's even more tender than it even looks. You gotta try this.
Okay.
All right, let me give you this piece.
Thank
can
you.
try that. And of course, you can have as much of this as you want. We can share.
Oh, right, I have to try this.
Yes.
This looks great. It's a New York strip.
Yeah.
It melted.
Yeah.
It melted in my mouth.
No.
That is delicious. That is a very good cut. Seasoning is perfect. The pepper on the outside. Oh.
Yeah, I really like that buttery seasoning. There's like butter and seasoning.
Yeah. I can see why it's Ruth's favorite.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite. This fish also looks phenomenal.
It is the super thick cut.
Yeah.
It's like about 2.5 inches, this fillet. Oh my goodness. Let's cut this. I'm treating it like a steak. I'm cutting it in the middle. Might as well. As you can see how flaky that is. Oh my goodness. This is so flaky. At the steak, does that go? Let's do this. This is an excellent sea bass. It's firm, it's meaty, it tastes so fresh. It's perfectly cooked. There's nothing overcooked about this. It's perfectly cooked all the way through. It's so tender. And of course, you have this garlic crust on top, which you can't go wrong with that. It provides just the right amount of texture and flavor to complement the fish.
Oh wow, it's like almost more tender than that crab cake. Wow, but it still like holds its structure because it's a big meaty piece of fish, but so tender. Like that's surprising too. See what it looks like down here. Yeah, that looks even better down there.
Yeah.
Let's.
This is such such a thick cut.
Yeah, would you like some more? Would you want? I can just give you this piece.
Okay, I'd be happy to.
There you
have
go.
that. Thank you.
That's for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you some mashed potatoes. These are garlic mashed potatoes. Gotta have mashed potatoes with steak. That's how I feel.
That's absolutely true.
All right, let's try these mashed potatoes. So smooth, like so smooth and light actually. Like, it also kind of melts in my mouth. So if you want food that melts in your mouth, come here to Ruth's Chris, because like every single thing we had melts in your mouth.
Okay. There was probably so much butter in these potatoes.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm not complaining. It's delicious.
Yeah.
So creamy, so smooth. And there's garlic for sure.
Yeah.
I get more butter than garlic.
Yeah, me too.
Again, not complaining.
Yeah. I want to come back and try some of the other steaks, like the ribeye, the cowboy ribeye, the Porterhouse T-bone. Definitely want to make a return visit. Leave a comment, let us know what we should order the next time we come to Ruth Chris. All right, we have a dessert menu now. You want to tell me exactly what is available here for dessert?
Yeah, well, we have 4 desserts here at Ruth's Chris. All the desserts are $12 each.
Now, all the desserts sounded really good here. The creme brulee, the cheesecake, the bread pudding, but this chocolate sin cake really sounded the best of all, and you don't see this everywhere, so we decided to get it here.
This looks so good. The glaze on top of the ganache, it reminds me of one of those like mirror glaze cakes you see. It looks so good. Let's try this. Wow. Straight chocolate. Like you're mainlining chocolate.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. There's no cake texture to get in the way. It's a flourless cake. It is straight chocolate. It's rich. I mean, that's why it's called the sin cake. It feels sinful.
Whoa, that's chocolatey. That is like pure. It's like just chocolate, thick, chocolatey chocolate.
Yeah, it's like death by chocolate. Woo! It is times 10. It's super chocolatey.
It's almost too chocolatey, but not quite. It's actually really good. All right, after we finish this, we're gonna get the bill. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna tell you what we thought of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. So our dinner here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, $212 before tax and tip. Was it worth it, yes or no?
Yes.
I agree, yes.